Hello, thanks for tuning in to SQL in the City Streamed. I'm Annabel and I'm Redgate's Events Marketing Manager, and I'm here today to introduce our amazing event. So I want to tell you a little bit more about SQL in the City Streamed. Whether you're here watching it for the first time or whether you've been tuning in ever since we started doing them live streamed in 2016, we'd really like to know where you are in the world. You can let us know by tweeting to the hashtag SQL in the City, and then that way we'll see where you are. Do post photos, whether you're at your desk, whether you're at a conference room, whether you're at your sofa, no matter what time it is, please do let us know where you are. We've been running SQL in the City events since 2011 to provide you with SQL Server training the Redgate way. And we've been doing our live streams, like I said, since 2016, but this year we pledged to do 4 for the year, and this is our 3rd. So today's SQL in the City Streamed is all about helping you to learn more about SQL Server technologies as well as Redgate products. You'll have already seen the Redgate Hub when you registered for SQL in the City Streamed. Redgate's Hub is a one-stop place for you to find out more and solve your problems, whether you've got tricky technical problems or you've got just questions you want to ask. You can go ahead and get more information about your Redgate products by going to the Hub. One of the main sections of the Hub is the product learning section, and I'm going to bring in Grant Ritchie to tell you a little bit more.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Grant.
So product learning is Redgate tools, Redgate stuff. I've got a new article out there on how to do data masking for credit cards. I really recommend it. In addition, we've also got the Redgate University, which is learning courses on how to use Redgate tools.
Fantastic. Thanks,
Great.
Grant.
Thanks.
So next up, we've got another awesome area, which is the product forums. Wouldn't you agree, Steve?
I absolutely would. Well, good morning, Annabelle. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, I think the forums are fantastic. You know, I've been answering questions on the internet for years, and we've renovated the forums at Redgate, and so on the Hub we have these great spaces where you can find out more about products. And as a matter of fact, I was helping somebody with SQL change automation today, showing them how they could solve a problem that they were having with their particular environment.
Fantastic. Thanks, Steve. And next up is Simple Talk, and I'd like to introduce you to Kathy Kellenberger, who's Simple Talk's editor. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Annabelle. I really recommend that everybody goes out and checks Simple Talk on the Hub, because we have articles about the Microsoft Data Platform, .NET, and Cloud. For example, we just had a great article the other day on how DBAs can get started with SQL Server on Linux. So be sure to visit the Hub.
Great stuff. Thanks,
Thanks.
Kathy. So my favourite section of the Redgate Hub is the Events and Friends area. Here you can find out more about our Friends of Redgate as well as our sponsorship programmes. You can see details of the events that we've got coming up, whether they're virtual events like live streams like today, or webinars or podcasts. And we've also got details of our upcoming events that we're doing in person. So later this month, we're actually going to Microsoft Ignite in Orlando, and we're also going to Pass Summit in November, as well as a range of other conferences. So do check out the events calendar in that section to find out more. You'll also see details of our forthcoming in-person events that we're hosting, SQL in the City Summits. So these are our exclusive conferences for senior database professionals that we're hosting them in New York and London and also Chicago this October. The theme for the summits is Compliant Database DevOps. And if you're looking to find out more about how to implement DevOps in your IT team, we do recommend that you come along to these events. Now, because you're tuning in today, please do sign up for free for our US events using the access code SQL in the City, and that will get you a complimentary ticket to one of those events in the US. If you'd like to come to the London event, we'd be willing to give you 50% off the ticket to that event, again using the same code, SQL in the City. So we look forward to seeing you in person at one of those events in October. So on to today, the agenda for SQL in the City Streamed. We've lined up about 5.5 hours of content for you that does include some comfort breaks. We've got some fantastic speakers that's going to be talking about how you can adapt to industry changes and thrive in the current climate. The content will be presented by Microsoft MVPs as well as some of the product team across Redgate. So we do hope you tune in for today's sessions, but whether you have other commitments, you can also tune in on demand. Whether you tune in on YouTube or come directly to the hub, you can do that and make sure that you don't miss a single moment. So while we can't see you today, you can see us, and we'd really appreciate getting your feedback. So jump on to the Twitter hashtag SQL in the City or on the Slack channel. The Slack group is a SQL Server community, and we have a hashtag SQL in the City, which is a channel in there. And the speakers will all be around all day today, so use them to your best advantage. Ask them questions, things that you want to know, and they'll get back to you as soon as they can. So yeah, that is all for today, other than to say we really hope you enjoy it, and we look forward to hearing whether you have any questions. We've got a panel later on today, so do line up your questions for that. So next up and first for today's live stream is our newest recruit, Kendra Little, who's Redgate's evangelist. So over to you, Kendra.